Hey, welcome to the Insurance Lead Genie, guys. My name is Sean Mathis. I'm the founder and creator of the Insurance Lead Genie system. And I'm really excited. This is going to be a really short presentation to give you the nuts and bolts, sort of a 30,000 foot overview of what the Insurance Lead Genie system is, what it does, how it works, and the results that you can expect when you sign up with the Insurance Lead Genie. So the Insurance Lead Genie is both a platform and a service. It's a fully managed lead generation, marketing automation, complete with email drips and text campaigns, workflows. It's got a full CRM with up to 25 users to manage the entire sales pipeline. And it's a prospecting tool. What's great about Lead Genie is what we've done is, after working with hundreds of top producers from across the country with a variety of carriers, we've looked at the differences between those agencies and other agencies that aren't doing so well. And when you look at some of the top producers in the country, you'll find that most of them are spending an enormous amount of money on internet leads. What's interesting about that is that most agents that I talk to, between 10 and 15 years of experience, with 3 to 5 producers, sort of in that $3 to $5 million book range, most of them will tell you that they are not getting results with internet leads. So it begs the question, what makes the difference? And the difference maker is the sheer size of the team with your mega agents. They've typically got 10 people or more selling. The amount of calling that they do on a daily basis. You'll typically see these top producers, team members are cranking out 75 to 150 calls a day. So you look at on a volume scale, that's 1,000 or more calls outbound a day. That's a lot of prospecting. The average agent with 3 to 5 people in the office simply don't have the time or the means to make those kind of outbound calls. However, we know that you have to aggressively prospect. And a lot of times we don't want to handle business that way. We don't want to be that aggressive call center type of agent. You really want to build and cultivate a relationship. And that's what Insurance Lead Genie is going to allow you to do. We've taken their sales process and that aggressive prospecting, and with technology, we have built a full turnkey automated lead generation, prospecting, marketing automation, and CRM system. I think most of you guys inherently understand that you have to have some sort of a systematic way of following up with people in today's digital world. It's too easy to be ignored on phone calls, too easy to be ignored on text messages. You have to have a digital presence and you have to stay in front of people so that when the time is right, your team can strike, right? But most of you don't have a system because they're really expensive. It takes a lot of time to learn. Takes a lot of man hours to build out the workflows and the automations. And then even with all of that, you still have to have your team trained and they still have to input data in order to make the system work. What's great about Insurance Lead Genie is we handle all of the servicing, we handle all of the workflows and automations, the emails, the text. We build it all out for you. We manage it out for you. We show your team how to log into their sales pipeline. And what we do is we will prospect your entire database every single day. And we will build and cultivate those relationships, feeding them value-driven information and cultivating that prospect until the point of they're interested in getting a quote. And the moment they're interested in getting a quote, we notify your team and the sales process begins. Our system not only automatically delivers the text and emails and all of the follow-ups and builds out the workflows and places it into your team's pipeline, but it automatically creates the notes for your team on the account of what to do and when to follow up next. It's a full turnkey system, guys. We've spent the last 8 months building and testing this with agents throughout the country, and the results are phenomenal. So with the Insurance Lead Genie, it is a lead generation tool. You can input any database into the Lead Genie system. Your X dates, old internet leads, data that you've acquired over the years, people that have left you, win backs, terminated lists. All of these can go in. You can also plug it in with any lead provider that you're working with. Of course, I think that our exclusive leads program is hands down the best exclusive lead that you're going to get in the insurance world, but you can use the Insurance Lead Genie with any system. And what it does is, again, it systematically follows up with every one of your contacts and cultivates them, pushing them through the sales process until the client's ready for the quote. And the moment they've indicated they want a quote, a sales opportunity automation fires off to your team in real time to close the deal. So let's look at a couple of examples here. So this was a an Allstate agent out of Florida. We took 1,000 contacts, and this agent had not bought leads in 4 or 5 years. They've been doing organic marketing, been burned by lead providers, and said, I'm not doing internet leads anymore. But we took that database to the last 1,000 internet leads that he had purchased back from 2014 and 2015. These are really old leads that we popped into the system, and the results that we got were absolutely amazing. So despite the list being 4 years old, we dropped 1,000 contacts and we still identified 303 sales opportunities. 61 quotes were requested. 17 of those quotes had been delivered within the first 7 days, and $9,874 in premium was closed. All of this happened on autopilot. The only part that the agent had to do was pick up the phone. We even provide the scripts and the notifications, so you know exactly what the customer did, you know exactly which campaign they responded to, you know exactly when they hit the website, what pages they clicked on, and what their how to approach that lead. And so you're looking at, you know, a 20% conversion from the sales opportunities, 20% of the contacts that were 4 or 5 years old, we were able to cultivate into a new sales opportunity for them. And then 20% of those requested a quote, and almost $10,000 of premium was sold. So let's look at the Insurance Lead Genie value comparison, okay? You know, you look at the ways that you can grow your agency as an insurance agent, right? Your options are somewhat limited. You've got internet leads, you've got organic, you've got cold calling, you can hire more people, which that's really expensive. You've got door knocking, mailers, telemarketing, and that's about it. Nothing really innovative has happened in the insurance world in quite some time. And so if you look at what we're doing, all of the automation, all of the assets that you get, it also comes with a fully customized website that we build and integrates fully into the system. And that website can be branded or non-branded, however you want to set it up. But if you look at 1,000 contacts, based on what we're seeing our clients' actual results, this is resulting in something between 10 and 30 quotes per month. So there's a status update in each, and I'm going to show you a screenshot of this in just a second. But there's in the sales pipeline, there's different stages of the sales process, and what we're seeing is 10 to 30 quotes being delivered a month at our entry level, which is up to 1,000 contacts. So the system doesn't limit you on sending, doesn't limit you on text, and it doesn't limit you on users. You can have up to 25 users, and it just charges based on the number of contacts in the system. So if you look at 1,000 to 2,500 contacts, that's $324 a month. 25 to 75 quotes being delivered a month out of that. If you compare this across the way here on internet leads, if you were to get 30 internet leads, that's going to cost you an average of $300 a month. So already we're less at $269. And out of this, you've got to manually call, manually email, manually text, set up appointments, get stood up, get hung up on, cussed at, not qualified. You've got to go through all that filtering process manually, right? And out of that 30 leads, you might close 1, 2, 3 on a really good day. But with our system, we're getting 30 quotes delivered for $269. Let that sink in a little bit. If you look across here, you can kind of just compare 25 to 75, $750 a month to $324 a month. And it just gets worse and worse and worse for the internet lead side, the bigger the volume goes. Right? And we've got a fixed cost here. So if you've got a really strong list and you're getting more quotes, that's great. You're not getting charged per lead. You're getting charged per contact in the system. Plus, we build out all the workflows. You're staying in front of your customers. You're building top of mind brand awareness. You're putting a uniform sales process throughout your organization so that we know that every lead is being handled in the same form, same fashion, eliminating all of the variables from one sales rep to the next. And we're seeing a clear picture of what's actually going on in our sales process. We can start to get in-depth reporting on what our top performing lead provider is, our top performing reps. We can see the sales process and how it's evolving over time, and at what stage people are closing and how long it's taking your reps to close the deal. So here's what the sales pipeline looks like, and you can customize these columns to fit any one that you want. This is 15 days after starting with Lead Genie. 45 leads were generated in total. You had 13, 19, 13. 32% or 32 of them have made contact, so they're either in a follow-up or they've been quoted. That's 71% conversion rate, guys. That's crazy, 71% conversion rate. And then 13 quotes were delivered. 40% of the people they made contact, they've already delivered quotes for $11,300 in new business. And this is happening on autopilot. This is being done in the background. And the moment that these people, you can see new lead, sales opportunity, proposal sent, proposals requested. The moment that the customer takes actions and shows interest, it's fed over to your team. I love this story. Agent closed $5,273 of premium on the first day with Lead Genie. All right, we dropped 1,000 contacts, which at the base level, that's $269 a month. We produced 115 sales opportunities. These are actual screenshots of his pipeline. 17 quotes requested. So we converted 63% of the sales opportunities actually turned into conversations. You can see if you add all these up, only 25 were left to be contacted. They made contact with 63% on day one. 17 quotes were requested. 10 of them have already been delivered. These other 7 are obviously in some sort of a follow-up. 5 policies written, five items written, not policies, I guess five items written for $5,273. This happened in one day. So if you look at that from traditional lead sources, if you were to get 115 sales opportunities or leads, that's going to cost you about $1,100. And then you're going to have to manually work 115 leads, which is going to be man hours. It's going to be a lot of labor. Then you're going to have variables from how one agent works it versus another. But if we use similar numbers and we're generous, saying you convert 50% of those, you contact 50%, which we know the contact rate is not 50% on internet leads. But even if it was on a good day, you're making contact with 74. And I tried to keep these in line with what's happening over here. So using our conversion metrics, which are far better than internet leads, even still, the cost alone, the sheer cost alone, and the time and the money spent is, it's undeniable that this is the most innovative platform and service that's ever come to the insurance industry. There's nothing else like it. And we work with captives, independents. We've got agents in every state, in every market. This is a truly incredible opportunity for you to really get into the technology space, but let a company who knows what they're doing, who has thousands of agents in our client list that we've worked with directly. We know exactly what you're looking for. We give you all of the scripts. We know the workflows that are working, and we work hand in hand with you every week. We go over the results and we work with your team to make sure that you're getting a solid return on investment. At $269 a month in the entry level, you need one policy, one household, and you're paying for the system. And we're seeing people closing an average of $15,000 to $25,000 a month of new business premium on the entry level alone. We get into some of the bigger accounts that we've got with 10,000 contacts. We're seeing 60 to 80 quotes being requested every single, like every day, every 2 days. One of our clients in Oklahoma had 27 booked appointments and closed $38,000 of new business premium, and he never picked up the phone to prospect. This all happened on autopilot. Our system prospected the list, generated the leads, had the customer book their own appointment, and he never picked up the phone prospecting to land 27 appointments. Here's some actual results that are filled out from our clients. You can see this was a 7-day result. He got 13 leads, made contact with 50 to 75%, sold or quoted 25 to 50%, sold between 16 and 24%, wrote $13,000 of premium in the first week, earned $1,800 of commission. Guys, these results just simply don't happen with your traditional lead providers. Here's another one, got 13, talked to 6, closed a policy, delivered 4 more, $2,800 of premium, and earned $1,400 of commission in the first 72 hours of signing up. Guys, go to insuranceleadgenie.com, request a demo. You can sign up right there on the website. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out to us on the website at insuranceleadgenie.com, or you can always give us a call or drop me an email, Sean, S-E-A-N, at surefiredigitalmedia.com. Guys, go check it out, insuranceleadgenie.com. There's no monthly fees, there's no contracts, no hidden fees. It's very transparent. We deliver the site within 3 to 5 business days. You get a full-blown custom website that comes with this thing. Click the link on the website and request a full demo, and we've got a full-fledged demo to show you exactly how the system works. We can even schedule a time with you to do a personal one-on-one demo and show you how the system will work for your situation specifically.